Sometimes I'd meet a girl and everything seemed great until she ghosted. Other times she'd tell me that she had a boyfriend or we'd plan out a date and then she'd flake last minute. Even when I did go on the date, it often ended with a polite, I had fun, and then nothing. And occasionally, a few girls would stick around for a few weeks or months. We'd see each other regularly. I'd think it was finally maybe going somewhere, but eventually they'd hit me with the, I just need to focus on myself line. And then after that happened a few times, I started doing the same thing to women, just letting them go because I wasn't interested anymore. At some point, I started to ask myself, what's the point? Why keep putting myself out there if every road just ends in rejection? But then something changed. And no, I didn't win the lottery, grow 6 inches taller, or suddenly become a celebrity. The change was internal. I started showing up differently because I started living differently. And now when I meet women I'm genuinely attracted to, I'm not worried. I know she's going to want to meet up. Even if I text her days later, I'm calm, collected, and I have options. Because I got my life handled in 7 core areas, and when I looked at the thousands of guys I've talked to and worked with, I've seen the same thing play out again and again. Once you handle these 7 areas, dating becomes effortless. Until then, it's like trying to light a fire without any fuel. So let's get into them. The first one, you need to build real self-discipline. And I request that you start in the gym. Forget the perfect body for a second. I'm talking about consistency. Going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week for a year straight. No excuses. No on again, off again spurts. That is going to change your mindset and discipline just as much, if not more, than your physique, and that is what you want and need when you're getting yourself right. You can't win in life with a strong body. It takes a strong ass mind. You know, every rep is a promise that you're keeping to yourself. And that is where true confidence comes from. Doing what you said you would do. You become unshakable. A little attitude from some girl won't throw you off. A customer that didn't come through on the deal isn't going to put you down in the dumps. You've already conquered discomfort in the gym. You've already shown up when it was hard. You're unbreakable now. And yes, your body will definitely transform. You'll fill out your clothes. Women will take notice, and trust me, a whole hell of a lot of guys are going to take notice too. But more importantly, you'll see yourself differently, as a man who can handle his business. Topic number 2 is that you need financial stability, making at least $3,000 per month. I'm just going to be real with you. Money gives you leverage in your life. Not because you're trying to buy women's attention, but because when you're broke, you tolerate bullshit from others. I've been that guy hoping that a girl was down to split drinks because I couldn't afford the tab. Man, it made me feel so uncomfortable and embarrassed. Do you think that was radiating confidence from me on that date? Fuck no. But once I hit about $3,000 a month, everything changed. I could take a girl out without stressing about it. If she disrespected me, I could walk away knowing I'm gonna be fine. That's when I moved differently. I didn't need her. I had options. And she could feel that energy. Now getting into number 3, you need a growth project or side hustle. Your 9 to 5 may pay the bills, but if you're not building something that makes you come alive, then you're slowly dying inside. Start a YouTube channel, flip stuff online, build an app, trade, do something where you're leveling up and measuring the progress. Because when you're growing every day, a girl's I'm not feeling it doesn't crush you. You've got momentum, purpose, fire, literal life. Women are drawn to that energy like moths to a flame. And you're not chasing, you're building. Number 4, you need to enforce real boundaries. Here's one I learned the hard way. I used to let girls flake and reschedule with no problem. I'd laugh off a little bit of disrespect in public and pretend that it didn't bother me. But every time you let someone cross your boundary without saying anything, you lose a little bit of self-respect. Nowadays, when something crosses my line, I speak up. No drama, just clarity. And that's powerful. Women definitely respect it, especially high-valued ones. It's instant proof that you're not just another guy trying to win her over at any cost. And that you're not going to let some bullshit come through you, so she's not going to be trying any bullshit on you either. And this is also some pre-security to have. Number 5, you need a strong inner circle of men. If your girlfriend is your only source of emotional support, you're going to tolerate things that you shouldn't. And when you have a solid group of guys in your corner, pushing you, holding you accountable, and grinding right alongside of you, then you become bulletproof. Your girl senses that she's not the center of your universe, and ironically, that's what makes you more attractive. You've got purpose, mission, brotherhood, and you're not afraid to walk alone if needed. And again, like the last point, this is providing you with some more strong security for your relationship. Number 6, you need a space you're proud of. You don't need a penthouse, but you do need independence. If you're still in your childhood bedroom or living in a dump with dirty dishes everywhere, it bleeds into how you show up. When I got my own place, it was modest but clean and mine, and I felt like a man. Bringing girls over wasn't awkward, it was natural. And when I walked in, I felt pride. That feeling spills over into everything in your life, and especially the women that you're meeting. Number 7, you need to cut addictive, weak content. Porn, endlessly scrolling, watching chicks dance on TikTok. This is weak behavior that demasculinizes you, bro. Cut that shit out. Every time you consume it, you're subconsciously placing yourself beneath women. You start to believe that they're out of reach in a fantasy level. And when you finally see a real woman in public, you freeze up. Not to mention, if you are in a relationship, porn wrecks your intimacy. And trust me, she'll feel it. You'll feel ashamed, and you don't want or need that. It drains your drive, motivation, and testosterone. I know because I've been there. I did that shit, and it wrecked about 5 years of my dating life. Once I cut it out, my hunger came back, my confidence surged, and talking to women wasn't some massive uphill battle anymore. Now here is some truth. You can't fake this stuff. No amount of pickup lines or texting strategies will work if your life isn't handled. And yes, it takes time. It took me years to dial this all in. But just like anything good in this life, good things take time. And everything has always been worth it in the end, and this journey has been a very positive experience. But I hope as you've been watching this, you've identified your biggest gap. Maybe it's your finances, maybe it's discipline, maybe it's quitting porn. Whatever it is, start there. Because once you get your foundation right, everything changes. You stop chasing women and they start chasing you. You walk in the room different, you talk different, you're not nervous, your presence shifts, and you're grounded. And if she walks away, you're still good, bro. Because you've got a life worth living, with or without her. Want to go even deeper? Watch this next video. It's about going ghost mode and fully locking in on your self-improvement journey. And if you're new here, hit subscribe. I drop 2 new bangers every single week, and you don't want to miss them. I'll see you in the next one.